welcome back to House Flipper 2. Today I'm so excited to show you my latest build. This is called Witchwood Rise. Before we dive into the finished house, I wanted to show a little clip from my very start of the project. I used a picture of the real Craftsman style bungalow floor plan, placed it on the ground, and used it as a guide to lay out all my walls and spaces before I started building. It's kind of like bringing the blueprint to life. Alright, well here is my witchy Portland bungalow Craftsman style home that I wanted to create kind of on a slope. I don't know, it's a thing. I just wanted to share kind of the start of how I was using the picture on the floor plan to, greatly induce the size, and then just kind of throw down the frame of the house while you have the floor plan down to kind of make sure you have it. It's going to be kind of a weird home. I don't know, either way, I just thought I would share kind of what it looks like with the floor plan down before I actually start building it. Just so you can kind of see it makes it easy to kind of get a feel for the size and the space and the dimensions. I don't know, either way, I just thought people might like to see kind of what it looks like and how you can throw the frame over the picture. You can't put like items down on the picture, but you can throw the blocks down, so that makes this vastly easier. This house was inspired by my move from Southern California up to the Pacific Northwest, where I totally fell in love with those charming hillside Craftsman homes, the ones with the detached garage shown down at the street, and then the main house perched on a slope up behind it. Such a classic Portland style to me. So with Witchwood Rise, I wanted to capture that blend of cozy wood, stone, a little moody autumn atmosphere, and magical Pacific Northwest charm, especially since it's decorated for Halloween. Let's take a look. First, how about we start with the garage. You know how I love garages. Oh, there's my secret door. Haha. Just wait till you see what's down there. So we come in, here's the garage. Decorated it just, for a family with tools, a little gardening stuff, some outdoor activities, things ready in the garage to take with you, and a car. And then as you saw, there is a secret hatch. This leads down into, I made a little man cave down here, which I thought was kind of fun. Just a little room with computer, little chair or sofa to sit, TV, some musical instruments. Thought this would be a nice chill place for, well, it doesn't have to be just for a guy. I would certainly enjoy having this nice little hidden spot to play with. And it gave me a chance to use some of the new hidden doors from the Scooby-Doo DLC, so that was, I thought, a lot of fun. Alright, so we can come out and there's a little door up, as you can see, behind the garage, and then out into the back garden. It gives you a side here. I made a little bit of a mistake when I put the floor plan down and the garage on this side, because there's a door up on the other side of the house in through the mudroom. Yeah, that was a mistake. I should have put the garage on the other side of the house, or I should have reversed the floor plan, but it was kind of already too late by the time I realized I'd done that, and I figured, well, screw it. I'll just mention it when I do a video that, hey, that was a mistake, and I should not have done that. But here is the the garden, and I just put a little gazebo out here, a little fire pit so you can come out and enjoy hanging out with your family or yourself, whatever you want. And then there's another little path down to a nice little cozy swing that you can sit out here and enjoy your garden. So I thought this was cute. I still feel like I lack in my ability to do landscaping, but some of that I think is just, I really hope, I hope they do a DLC for the garden and add a whole lot of more gardening assets, because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm sometimes at a little bit of a loss as to what to do with the gardens. But anyways, go around the back of the house. There's some steps up into, this is supposed to be a screened-in porch, but since they don't really have screens, I just used glass. But imagine that this is a screened-in porch, so there would be a screen door here, but they don't have screen doors. Make do. That's what it's supposed to be. You'll see if you look at the floor plan. And then I put a little area to sit and have a picnic, barbecue, whatnot over here on this side. And then come down the other side of the house, and here is the side door I mentioned, so that goes into a mudroom. Should have put it on the other side, or I should put the garage on this side. That would have made more sense. And I put another little seat here that you can hang out at, and then we can come to look at the front of the house. I thought I did a lot of Halloween decorations up here, so you can see there's some pumpkins, nice big grand set of stairs that take you up into the house. And then that goes to the other side, as you can see. And I added just a bunch of gardening stuff. Oh, what's that brick wall? Must be from the room down below. Whoops. Alright, but anyways, I just, not a lot to this part. And then there's a front porch with your, Halloween decorations. I added a bunch around the front of this house. And then just a couple chairs, a little hangout. And then when you walk in, it's a nice front door entrance area. Gives you a little spot to, put up your coat, put on shoes. I put some candy out for the Halloween trick-or-treaters. Then on the left you have a little office space. I thought this was a nice little space, good sized room to be an office. So I just gave it, of course, my purple treatment. I love purple, so real basic. Right, and then over to this side there's a guest bedroom with a bath. So now this is the only bathroom on the first floor, so I mean it's really kind of everybody's bathroom for the first floor, but I did make it a full bath, so it has a shower, a toilet, a sink, and then this is the guest bedroom, which I gave kind of a very neutral, to me, I thought a neutral tone, and very much that brown with beige, and then a little touch of green. So I thought this turned out pretty nice little guest bedroom. Then come down the hall, there's a media room to the right. I put some little media things in here, little posters that I thought were kind of cute. So I thought this was a nice little spot to sit and hang out with your family, watch some TV. Then this is the mud room over to the side, so put all the laundry things in here. So there's laundry on the first floor and the second floor, which I suppose for most families that's not terribly practical to do, but I kind of couldn't really think what else would you do with this little under the stair space in a bedroom. So I figured why not just add some laundry stuff down here, but whatever. There's a full laundry room upstairs. You'll see. We'll get to it. Anyways, so there's that room. Then this is the living room or family room, living room. I don't know, more formal living room. So I decorated this after the floor plan that I found online. So, and then the kitchen. I thought the kitchen turned out really nice. I like the tones in here. It's very nice and kind of neutral and pleasing. There's a pantry. So you got your kitchen with all your kitchen-y fun and a bread basket. And then this is the dining room. So nice big dining room. I really wish we had some more fun dining furniture in the game. I don't know, hopefully in the future. And then there's this kind of funky big huge window, which I had thought about maybe making it putting a cushion down and making it a seated little area, but then I thought, well, it's a dining room. Who's really going to want to come? I don't know. Maybe they would. No, you tell me. Would you want to come and sit on the windowsill in your dining room? I don't know. Maybe you would. Anyways, we'll go upstairs. So let's go upstairs, and then this is as I told you, there's an upstairs laundry room. So I gave it this kind of white and blue theme, which I thought turned out really nice. So a little couple flowers, a little basket. I thought the laundry room turned out pretty nice. I thought it was a very pleasing laundry room. Then this is the master bedroom. So you have a bed, nice little treatment on the wall, and then there's just a chair and a dresser, TV, a couple of little knickknacks. And then in here there's kind of this little vestibule. So I gave them kind of a coffee center here, a little drop space coffee center. And then there's a full walk-in closet, which, I don't know, I used the cube to make the hanging bars. I wish there was a round pole type version. Anybody else have any ideas of a good way to make a built-in closet like this? This is what I did. I don't know, tell me what you think. And then this is the formal upstairs, master bathroom. So I gave it, just kind of a, shower, bathtub, double sinks. There's a little area for the toilet. I thought it turned out pretty nice there. Then okay, we can come back out this way, and down the hall there is a little boys' room. I dressed this one up as a boys' room with double bunk beds, so it could be a couple boys or just one, when they have their friends come over. Then I gave them a little closet, again, just using the cube and a shelf to make the hanging area for it. And, I thought the boys' room turned out pretty nice. And then down the hall, I made a sewing room because I haven't done one of those in a little while, and I'm someone who likes and enjoys sewing, so I thought, why not make a sewing room? And then I gave them a little little closet with some extra storage type options, and a little space to sew with some patterns and some different sewing knickknacks and stuff. And I thought this turned out kind of charming and cute, little sewing room. And then there is a full bathroom up here. Gave them double sinks. There's a little toilet space, and then a shower tub combo. And then that's pretty much the house. And then I thought maybe it would be fun to do a little look-see of the home at night. So give me just a second. Here's what the house looks like at night with all the pumpkins and the exterior lights on. I thought this kind of made a nice spooky vibe for coming for the Halloween, and just kind of thought it might be fun to walk around the property to see what it looks like at night with all the lights turned on. I thought this made a nice garden to walk through at night with, it'd be kind of fun to come around and walk about and see everything. And then, over to the other side, and there you could walk out to your fire pit with your lights, and walk over to your swing. Everything's all nicely lit for the evening. And then you can walk out this way to the garage if you wanted. There's the entrance to the garage. And then over here to the front porch. It's all lit and ready for Halloween. Alright, well that's the video. I hope you enjoyed the home. Thanks, bye!